You're disgusting. Once you kill a man for revenge, there's no going back. It stays with you forever. A voice in your head saying over and over, man, that was awesome.
Pamela, you give a great singing performance in this movie, which I don't want to give any details away. But do you think the song has the potential to make it into the Billboard charts?
Oh, geez. Well, the song was much longer than what made it into the film. So maybe there'll be a little extra at some point, I hope. But no, I don't think it'll make any Billboard charts.
It was terrific, wasn't it?
It was fun to do.
I mean, if Jack Black's Lava Chicken song can make it into there, your song will make it in there for sure.
Thank you.
Speaking of singing, Liam, were you glad there was no Enrico Palazzo Jr. in the script? Because in the first Naked Gun, Frank Drebin impersonated the opera singer Enrico Palazzo and had to sing the national anthem in front of thousands of people.
My gosh, I forgot all about that scene. That was in the first film, right?
Yes.
I've totally forgot about it until you've mentioned it now. I do a tiny little singing at the very final credits as Frank Drebin Jr.
In one of the scenes, you bite someone's gun off.
Your hot shot wanna get props and be a savior. First, show a little respect, change your behavior. You be getting hyped to the sound of them.
What did that taste like? And did you bring some back for Pamela so she could try it too?
You're disgusting. Yeah, it was a fight sequence. I've done quite a few of those in the past, but then Akiva wanted to take it to the nth degree. Someone puts a gun, and just take a bite of it because it's supposed to be silly.
But it didn't have any special taste like chocolate.
It was dark chocolate, and by the way, I adore dark chocolate. Yeah, it was made of chocolate, sure.
So you wanted to shoot the scene over and over and over again, right?
Actually, we only did it maybe about twice, But they had quite a few guns, yeah. They had chocolate guns.
As we all know, there are several takes when you shoot a scene. And in one of them, you, Liam, are fighting bad guys in your underpants. And therefore, I was wondering, did you put on pants between takes or did you just not bother?
No. I sat on set in a little girl's school uniform.
For days.
For days. 2 or 3 days, yeah.
The Naked Gun series is known for its police car intros. In the third installment, it even fights the Death Star in Star Wars. Which scene in film history would you like to insert the police car into?
Actually, what's sprung into my mind was just before your time, but Kirk Douglas and Spartacus in one of the gladiator scenes. I'd love to see the car going through, Actually, that would make me laugh.
Save that for the next one.
Yeah, maybe.
And what about you, Pamela? Any classics that come to mind that would benefit from a Naked Gun police car?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a Dolce Vita around the fountain.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go.
There you go.
Beautiful.
That's great.
Yeah.
Excuse the mess. I haven't had the heart to clean since my wife died.
My condolences. How did she pass?
Great. 50 yards easy. Arm like in cannon. And then she died. So we'll never know if she could have gone pro. She was the sweetest woman I've ever known.
She sounds like a saint.
Or maybe a Bronco or a 49er. We would have been happy with any team, really. Anyone but the Browns.
What was the most unusual direction you were given by director Akiva Schaffer?
I think it was all unusual.
Yeah.
Slightly.
Akiva Schaffer, our writer-director, was, he's a lovely guy. But he's a comedic nerd. Like, he can analyze humor from any film, any TV show. And it's incredibly accurate, is what I know, But he always keeps his sense of lightness and fun, So it was interesting, some scenes, to hear him analyzing the end product of this scene. This is what I would like the audience to hear, this word, this line. So keep a pause longer here before you say this line or whatever, you know. I'm making that up, but sometimes Akiva was like that. So I personally very much relied on him and his direction, you know, because it's not my genre. Comedy's not my genre, you know.
It is now.
It is now.
Beating bad guys up, you know.
And for you, Pamela, any unusual direction you got from Akiva?
I just thought he was incredible, and he very scientific, mad scientist when it comes to comedy. And a lot of the alts being thrown at us, we just didn't really have time to think. It was just,
Yeah,
how about this? How about this?
Yeah, lots of
Alternative lines sometimes.
lines for the ends of scenes, you know.
Yeah. And very specific about the look, about the clothes, about, I mean, it was a long process. It was fun to be a part of. But it was all unusual.
Yeah.
It was an unusual film.
Policemen come, we bust them out the park.
Hello, Lieutenant. I think someone murdered my brother.
Please, take a chair.
Thank you.
Once the trailer hit, it went viral. Everyone loved it. What was the best reaction you've gotten from people who have seen the trailer?
Well, I have to say, I have two sons.
Yeah.
Them reporting what their friends said, you know, they were in their 20s, you know, so they weren't around when the original franchise happened, you know. So that was nice to hear their reaction, which was always positive, you know, that they had a good laugh. They couldn't wait to see the movie, you know. Your boys were like
Yeah,
that
my
too.
boys loved it. They're my, you know, harshest critic, and they loved it. They're like, it's funny. Mom, you're funny. It's funny. Gee, thanks. But yeah, they don't pull any punches, and they liked it.
If there were to be a sequel, what number would you add after the title? Because the second one was called 2.5, and the third one 33 1/3. So what kind of number would you add for a sequel?
69?
I was gonna say that.
Right.
We all said it at the same time. Yeah.
Or 69 and a third.
69.
To honor,
Point.
Yeah, to honor the original franchise.
Who are you?
Frank Drebin Jr., Police Squad.